Lately, I've been feeling down. Okay. What up? We live, baby. Lately, I've been feeling down. Oh yeah, I guess what's it called? Reset. The season reset for PvP.
It's too far away.
Should maybe look into that. What is this? Aim shot? It looks so weird. Looks terrible. It's a freaking Halo icon. Both my earbuds are dead. Good. That's what you get. Well, Mama's new set up new vacuum, and then I'll be on. Sounds Gucci. Sounds Gucci. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I don't know if I'll do much PvP unless people want to do PvP together, but I might just farm some materials and stuff today, I'm thinking. I'm down to do PvP if people want. I just figured I'd do a little bit of a break. Although that's what yesterday was a break.
Invaders have breached the defenses! Archers, form rank!
Freaking tired.
On my mark! Ready! Aim!
I'm always so tired. Don't I need... Yeah, you need midnight. Yeah, you and I can't do PvP. You and I can't do PvP. You need level 90.
Why don't you let me do the talking?
think the goal today is either to get, I want to probably get some corium farming, or I want to get some primal mite farming. Or I could do some tailoring. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We'll see what we want to do.
Your gold is welcome here. Time is up.
Well, if I look at this, is there anything that's new this week? World Quest event, Shadow Pan Showdown.
We will persevere.
What was that? I mean, I can probably just sell that too. I don't even know what that is.
Be ready for anything. State your business.
Okay.
Salama Ashalin.
Salami Ashalinori. I do need to do my transmutes, but I didn't do my transmutes before stream for once because I wanted to actually see what I kind of wanted to transmute and see what if there's anything specifically. The heck is this? Was this always here? This is new. Don't like her, don't like her, don't like him. He's weird and annoying, but he's probably the best out of all of these. Bunch of buttheads. My conquest. Oh. This time we're. My conquest stayed. Interesting. So is all this gear new? 285, 285. Still says season 1. I think I was lied to.
We shall not falter.
Battleground bonus event next week? That's nice. Okay. Well. No talents changed here, that's good. That is good. While I go over there, so I think I just need, well, I guess I don't need just corium, because I have 10 corium. I do need 7 shadow, so I could try to get those today, on my warrior. I need more fell steel, which I want to make, oh, so I want to make this. This is my goal today, I think. 8 promo mites for this Hand of Eternity. Because I didn't get these Eternium bars dealt with, and I can only make fell steel bars. I don't have to worry about Eternium at all. So, I would like to do that. I'm so mad this one didn't freaking work. Freaking idiots. The worst part of it is if I had Thunderstorm, I'd actually probably be able to do those ones a lot easier. But nope, they decided to take them off. Some freaking losers.
I don't wanna break down. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't never let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way
Show them no quarter. Form up.
Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side.
Run, coward. Run.
Will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me,
Want to fight us all at once?
Should be amusing.
This should be amusing.
Ooh! There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't going back. I think I had it locked. I don't think it was locked. It's like just unlocked. Outside. Outside.
On my mark. Ready.
I would use Unleash Life a lot more if it didn't. It uses a whole global. So you have to use it while you're ahead. And you can't use it if you're trying to fall behind. If you're falling behind, because then it's like it's 2 casts that you're waited on. It's annoying. I don't really like Unleash Life.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain.
Wait, does it do it instant? Does it do a heal? Oh, it does heal. Oh, I didn't know that.
Ours is the true
I would have used it a lot more.
prevail.
Frick.
Ye hungry. You're always hungry. That's why we're so fat.
I want to do this thing. I didn't realize it did a heal.
Towards the fire. So, your fault. Step up. Warrior, step up. Next warrior, step up. Where's my support? Fighter down. Get ready. This shouldn't take long.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Sherelle around. It does say last season, so just maybe it hasn't started yet.
The eternal sun guides us.
Interesting.
Remember the sun well.
Remember the sun well. So yeah, just the Problemites. Problemites are the big thing. Come on, buddy. Close to the sun. Where did you go? Okay, so I want to make problem. I can make 8, but the thing I'm waiting on is water and air. Just those.
Shurelaron.
There are those done. Where did you go? Anything I can get on Pokemon? Where did you go?
Life's looking good now, cut out the negative. It stays away if you make sure not to let it in. A different purpose, I'm a different person. I've been working on myself, built a new version.
Earth to or fire to oh man, I would rather man to fire.
I've been feeling real blessed to be alive, to be in this life. I got a new chance to move on.
Just do more life. I don't know how many life I need, but I'm gonna need a lot more water.
We will have justice.
I'll work hard, see new sights. I'll look deep, yeah, inside, and I'll never look back with any regret. I always try to
This guy been making water every day on him.
took the test. Now I'm just ready for what's next. Let's go.
Where did you go? Been making earth to water.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
It's the air I don't have. Okay.
Remember the lessons of the
Taking forever to update? Yeah, mine took like a minute or two, I guess. Let's check out this guy while I'm here. Let's also check out if there's anything cool. I don't think there will be, but... No, went up to 19,000. Beep, 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 nee, nee, nee.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left
Unsaid. So the season ends at a certain point, but it doesn't just get to the next season yet, which is interesting. Kind of annoying. So the season's done. I don't get what takes so long to change. No gold. Hopefully I sold some stuff. See, I sold quite a bit. 5K.
the winds guide
Hey, it's pretty good.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams.
Ancestors watch over you.
White tiger, watch over you.
Peace, friend. Ancestors watch over you.
White tiger, watch over you. Okay. Go back on my shaman. I think I can make the item now. Should pull up my thingy. Oh, that's dumb. Be-doo. Be-doo. Okay. So go to Outland. We're gonna make Hand of Eternity. Oh.
Any deals for a friend?
Alright, I'm done. Okay. So that is all done. Let's deposit these bad boys back in.
The dark times will pass.
Okay,
The reckoning.
I see. Okay, so the next thing I really need is Corium, and then I need 7 Primal Shadows, and that's the only things I really need. Next. Can't do anything until I get Corium and Primal Shadow. Which is fine. I'm gonna probably work on the Primal Shadow one today. If I just don't use Primal Shadow, I can probably see what I can make on this guy. And work on towards that too. I think a lot of it's gonna be water. I think, why does everything keep freaking changing? Oh, Germination's up here now. It's way freaking better.
Just hold me for the night, we can see what still is. Love is hard to find, Can we wait till we see the light? Love and change, it's in your eyes. They sparkle up, then they lie your tie. And then this
I love Ysera's gift.
race the high until I see the sunrise.
What am I missing? Oh, that's red. I don't know what I was doing with this. What was I doing? I was looking at this stuff. I wanted to look at this stuff. So I make a lot of spell cloth, which is nice. Also make some moon cloth. So what can I do here? 8 moon cloth, which I don't think I have. I can make a flame for heart vest right now. So let's make that one. We're gonna make the bracers. Okay. And then after that, I can't really do much. But I can make some moon cloth, which I will do. Four of these, so I have them. So I need to farm a bunch of water. So I'll probably do that today as well.
I have many lucky do's for you. Many farewells.
Oh, wrong place. Those two are done.
I need to target something first.
May the light embrace you.
No, I'll put it in there. She's going there.
May your days be long.
Yeah, I guess I could have done a thing, whatever, but whatever. So we'll have Paladin. Let's go run some Steambolt. Steambolt after my Shatter Hulls. I mean, that's 3 patterns I've made today. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Spec is no longer canceling to fatal damage. Your blessed hammer causes enemies struck to deal 10% reduced damage. That's pretty fucking good. Ooh. Way back before we blew it all.
Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside. inside when there's no shelter to hide, when everything is a lie. You'll find that out in some time, but when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again. I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense. Don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space?
Go straight along the bottom.
For this, I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
Way back before we blew it all.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
Way back before we blew it all. What is so low on my item level? Like everything I'm looking at is over 65. Let's bring it down. There's a few things. Yeah, that's bringing it down. Interesting. I don't think I see any rep here yet. Let's see if I see any rep, I can get the Wii buff used. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Run, coward! Run, coward! Run!
It's too far away.
You want him? You want very well to watch.
This should be
This should be
amusing.
amusing. Invaders have breached the defenses!
So long as there's anything I'm not using. What if I don't have this?
Archers,
Let's look at that.
form ranks! On my mark! Ready! Aim! Fire!
What's the point of getting the Avengers? This. Ah, freaking no. Whoa. Practice in a... Oh, that's cool. They added a 3v3 bot match. That's awesome. Practice in a 3v3 arena game against game control. Ooh, that's so cool. That's gonna be awesome to test it out. Oh, there you go. There's arena ones now. So they have 4 arenas. Okay, interesting. It's a good update. 2 per layer, let's go.
Next warrior, step up!
Me hungry.
Always.
You're always
It's all
hungry. That's
your
why we're so
fault.
fat. I hate you.
Bing, 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 bing. So glad tomorrow's Friday.
Come, shop, browse. Good book.
Baladash Malinore.
Baladash Malinori.
Salama.
Salami and Shelinori. Okay. Let's head over to. Now I want to do some PvP. I'll do PvP later, maybe. Hopefully Valet comes on or something and we can do some PvP. Invincible. That's so good for people trying to learn. Like, I mean, as long as it's like, it could be like a cakewalk, but I actually like kind of assume that I'm going to lose some of those bot matches if I'm healing. People, like, I think, I mean, I'm always one of them, like, arenas and, like, PvP against other people, that, like, when you're scheduled, or not scheduled, but, like, you're put into a thing where it's, like, just you and someone else, like, that's terrifying, that, like, it's a lot of pressure that you have to, like, do good, especially if you're the healer. It's, like, you get a lot of blame if anything goes wrong, so it's, like, the best way to practice is that, probably. I think that's better than that. There's no way that's not better. Although, like, it does, you do get a lot of buffs now, so maybe it's not. What is this one? Radius? I don't really care about that. That seems better. I'd like to get that one. We need 2. Here we go!
I'm out of range.
Oh, that's new. The icon?
I need to get closer.
So that's new. Crafting a freaking those bad boys. Got 8 more likes in one freaking round. That's kind of nuts. That is nutty. Yeah, I do want to try the new the training grounds. I want to get those achievements. I want to start like practicing that. That's awesome they added that. I do want to work on getting this 100 achievement. I don't really think I need to do the training grounds anymore, but it does do some honor. And it's practice arena is a really cool addition they added this week. It's a good update. Wonder how busy they are. But yeah, I do need to do all these achievements at some point.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I can't attack that.
Sorry I disappeared for a second, but it's back and it's finished updating. Nice. Welcome back, welcome back. Look at the new icon they added. That's so cool. Love that. Oh, they changed the sword too. It's like
I'm
grayed
out
out.
of range.
Assuming if I get close. I think that's different. It's a little bit more updated. I think I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with you. Oh, that's freaking fat. I cracked my neck today at work. I think I haven't cracked my neck in a little bit, but it freaking snapped. It felt so good.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
I wonder what else they added into this patch. Freaking that was the reason why they're always in the exact same spot.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me.
It's too far away.
All day,
All night. Yeah, so every single primal water I get is basically a moon cloth. And I need a lot of moon cloth. I also just need a lot of primal water. So farm this for a little bit.
I don't have a target.
Farm it for a little bit. I'm in a different spot.
I remember
Still nothing.
And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
Where is? Oh, I was like, where the heck is the primal? Or how did I not got any primal earth or mode of earth? I realized I did. I was like, where is it?
Late nights, long fights, it felt right. We were alive. We would go out. We were so loud. We were so proud. We had no doubts. Weekends and
Weekdays.
we'd spend our own way. We were careless.
So I can do this, and then I want to farm Primal Shadow on my warrior at some point too. Let me fix this freaking hair. I keep moving it, but nothing's happening. Adamantite.
I'm out of range.
One here. Got blue.
I need a target.
Now I remember.
Got myself a blue, baby.
And how careless we could be.
It's too far away.
Got myself a blue. So almost at 2 and 2 is pretty good. Go again. We go again.
I'm out of range.
I want you to come over. I wish that you would come and give me something to prove. Won't you pull me closer? I think that I'm obsessed with everything that you do. I'm waiting, trying to be patient.
You look like a pagan.
It's so frustrating. I hate it, yeah.
That was right.
I probably shouldn't say
Some
this.
more water guys, or get them all?
I probably shouldn't say this.
I need to get closer.
I wanna be with you. If that's
That's the last thing that I can do.
I wanna be with you. If that's the last thing that I can do, call me a fan. I'm living, give me your hand. I'm in it, yeah. We've been making magic, and sometimes I get nervous, but too good to believe. I don't know how it happened, but baby, I'm ecstatic that you're sticking with me. I'm waiting, trying to be patient.
You look like a pagan.
It's so frustrating.
I'm out of range.
I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should erase it. I probably
How tall this grass would be? This grass would be like, let's just say like he's average like 6 foot. It's like over 3 times taller. He's like 20 foot tall. 20 foot tall grass or bush. Walking through it.
I can't use that item yet.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
It's too far away.
Still no good ore yet.
I need to get closer.
Staff.
I'm out of range.
Some ugly staff. It's probably the last one. Oh, I assume I'm locked out now. Oh, I'm not. Interesting.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Got 5 so far. Basically 6. It's pretty good. We've gotten 5 six waters. I have 4 essence of water. It's kind of nuts. I need a whole bunch of those for the classic stuff. I would love to get classic. I think classic professions farming would be so fun, just because there's so many random materials and stuff that you have to get. And that's like what I think it should be all about. They're really standardized after that. It's kind of boring. Okay. I'm gonna log out on this guy. We're gonna go on my warrior, and we're gonna look for some shadow. No. It'd be kind of nice if they did another TBC town walking soon, and then I could just farm levels. Just do some dungeons and stuff, hang out with the viewers. Just do dungeons. Okay, we're gonna go farming for some ore, baby. I'm just glad I don't have to farm the spiders and basilisk anymore. That was awful. Where is it? So not there.
I'm out of range.
It was so not there. Now home, I'm a broken home. Let's go, baby. First one done. I need 7. I need 7 times. I need 70, I guess. Just 10 per. So I need 70 divided by 4. Which is almost 20. It's like literally. I need 18 basically. Just have 2 animals or 2 moats. That's 2. It's a good sign. We're gonna be rich. I was watching this Hearthstone YouTuber, was it yesterday? Well, I was just like going to bed, and it's just like I forgot how good that game like was, like when it first came out. It looked, and I was watching stuff like nowadays. It's so bad now, but it was like they were doing a challenge of like just only using the old cards, and it looks like I was like, dang, I want to play this game. But then it's like I don't want to play the current stuff. Like the current stuff sucks. Back in the day it was so fun. That's like a strategy game, and now it's just like spam. If they had a game mode for like just classic for Hearthstone, I'd probably play it. I played for like the first 3 expansions really, and then I just like quit because it just kind of got too much. But now it's like freaking 20 expansions, and I have no idea what any of it does. Just way too many things. If I ever do play, like if I ever go back on and play, I always just play Wild. I'd rather just have all the cards. Standard's boring.
It's too far away.
Standard would only be fun if you could just make your own deck and you have all the cards, but it's a game that's so hard to get into because you just don't have any cards. And then it's like, yeah, you get a bunch of random cards and you get a lot of cards that are given to you, but how many freaking cards are in the game? You need 30 to make a deck. You're gonna get like 7 to 10 at most that you need. Those are just the commons. Ooh. We care about that. We care about that a lot. Nice. So wrong with that? 2 out of 7. That's nice. Very nice. Looking for some Corium. Hoping for some more Shadow. There's my second one. Anyway, it's always 4. I wonder why 4. I wonder. Ooh. Wonder why 4. I would love to get the Fell Iron done with. For the Fell Steel. Just so I don't have to really mine it anymore, but I should still. There's no one on. No one wants to play. No one wants to play WoW. No one wants to do some PvP. I wonder how the PvP thing works for the arena. If you just get like 3 tanks, I wonder if you just win. You can probably CC the healer enough. Or like glitch out somehow. Cheese it. Because you can just line. You can just line a sight and then just like stun lock it. Wonder, I'm gonna have to see how they play out. How good they are. No, you'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. I always see like the purple because like the anger or confusion or the frick it is for those guys. And I always think it's Corey and I get really upset when it's not. Be alone, be alone. Adamantite. them for some reason. I thought I remember hearing that these things spawn over here, or I would assume they would spawn over here. I don't remember. I haven't farmed these things in a while. I do remember coming over here, but I don't remember ever finding any over here. So I wonder if they do spawn in over here, and if they do, I wonder if maybe it's only underground, but it should still show up if it's underground. It should just be grayed out. Maybe they don't just spawn over here. It's like it's probably like my third or fourth time at least coming over here. There's been nothing. But I mean, we're at a good spot. Like I'm already at 6 of them. Already at 6. Haven't done our full lap yet. Just an ordinary gas cloud. Nice food. Forgot about that. Starting to get freaking hungry. Went out and got food. I didn't pack a lunch today because I was just so tired. It freaking crashed. And then I went out for food and I got like the worst sandwich ever. I just figured I'd try change it up, go get Harvey's. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna change it up even more. I never get their beef burgers. And I got a beef burger. Terrible. Meat, the beef there is just so, it's just a frozen patty. You just go buy it at the freaking Walmart. Suppose I haven't found an aquarium yet. I figured I would have. There's no other one after this, right? It's just 50. Looks like it. But wait, that's no ordinary gas cloud.
To get closer.
That I'm invincible, nobody gonna bring me down. The piggy's dead.
Here we go.
3.2 out of 7. Whew. But wait, that's no ordinary gas cloud. There's so many things that I've like knocked off the list, and it's insane. I don't even think about it. It's like the stuff that I was farming for like a while, and it's just like once it's done, it's just out of my brain, out of thought, out of mind. There's so much stuff that you're just like, oh yeah, I remember farming that. I remember these things, and I was farming this. But I don't do that anymore. Invincible, nobody gonna bring me down. So much fell iron in this place, kinda sucks. Yeah, I like going and knocking things off the list in chunks at a time, so it's like, that's why I wanted to make that Hand of Eternity
I'm out of range.
weapon, because it's the last thing that requires Eternium bars. Now I don't need Eternium bars as like a category, other than in Fell Steel, so it's instead of 2 categories, it's only 1 category. So I like knocking that off. Ooh, another one, let's go. We're technically over halfway now. Whoa. So like I want to make that unyielding girdle right there because it it's weird how it shows different things on that. Because when you look at the Fell Iron, it's the last thing in that category. There's another thing over here, isn't there? And same with the Black Fell Steel bracers, the Mooncloth shoulders. It just cancels out these categories. It's so much easier to look at. I should actually do some fishing dailies today too, if I feel like it. I don't know how much I'll find for the gases now, because this is my second lap. The first lap I found a lot, so I don't know if I should just take a break now and wait a bit and then come back, or if they just like keep spawning kind of like ore. So we'll find out if I find more. I'm better off dead. Do you feel like a man when she pushing around? Do you feel better now as she falls to the ground? I'm better off dead. We're gonna be rich. baby. Another one. So that's 4. Let's go. So I can probably go back to my paladin now and do some more dungeons. So I'm gonna find some corium while mining though. Until you break down. Ooh. One's at the top, one's at the bottom. Until you break down. Yeah, there's a hidden ore up here, and it's still not even a corium.
It's too far away.
Getting kind of hungry. Trying to think of what I want to eat or anything. I don't really have anything to eat other than like actually cooking. I have like chicken breasts or chicken thighs that I want to
It's
make.
still recharging.
I was gonna make them after. And get hungry too? Yeah. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? I might just stop and then go do some more dungeons. It's not really much. I got like 3 on that whole run. Oh, okay, never mind. There's 2 right here. Massive. Someone just spawn or something? There you go. What was another one? Where did it go? There it is. Big.
I need to get closer.
5.2. I believe chicken as well. Yeah, chicken's normally the go-to for most people. Okay, let's chill. Go over to garlic parm. I have some wing. I have a lot of stuff I could just throw in the air fryer. But then I was just like dealing with it and then also eating it like while it's what's it called? Like wow, it's like so messy and stuff. I just wanna be with you. Ooh, ooh. There's no way it's still locked out. That's crazy. That is crazy. Should I go throw something in the air fryer? Yeah, chicken, like, it wouldn't be that bad. I could just watch a video while I eat quick. It'd be just chicken thighs, and I could season it really quick and just throw it in. And then when it's done in like 18 minutes, I could just, what's it called? Just watch like a lore video or something. Do it. Okay, let's get me into queue. For these, a queue for a bit of PvP. I want to try this. Watch out. Can't queue for, can't queue for both. Yeah, let's queue for a random battleground first, and then get some practicing. Okay, I'll be back.
the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to see you.
I did it. Okay. Let's get into some other cues as well. I do kind of want to go to Silver Moon and see rather the quests. There's probably a new quest for the new Brawl. See if there's any weekly quests.
Thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, while we got our feelings amplified. Staying to the morning, count as I was spending.
Every time I come to Silver Moon, it's always like, hey, here's a new quest. You have to go talk to this person in Silver Moon. I don't freaking care.
Seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you,
The world watch
Shut
over
up.
you.
I mean, it gives me guild reps. It's like, I just keep doing these like random talk to one person. Okay. I think this guy's the quest here, right?
Baladash, Malanore.
Arenas,
Manore. Sunwell's glory shine
skirmishes,
on. Sorelleron.
something
Anu
different
Belore
when
Dalama.
the PvP brawl.
May the eternal fire guide you.
His name is Doohickey. Tigers. Dusty GG. Oddball. Ancient. Jab. Raven. Cyrex. Schmizzle. That's a cool name. Schmizzle. Little Schmizzy. Epic random battleground. Epic one first, eh? Started? Probably. I mean, they're... What is happening? Do we have that one done?
Break their bones.
We can get this. Where are they? What is happening?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.
I should have.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
I think they're all just fighting right here.
Hail.
Interesting. I never really defended before. What are these quests?
I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?
What brings
I'm
you
the
here?
one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even
We're taking it. It's kind of crazy we already have that one. I mean, they should, yeah. They're gonna try and go north. I'm gonna go attack. I feel like it's probably worth it to just go up and attack and help on the attack at least. The hard part is that we're not gonna be able to kill him because if they're all back there, like it's almost better like if we just let them go. Like we all just like went stealth up here and they all just went and started making their way up, because then we could attack that like kill him. Because we can't kill him, like can't fight him, this like the boss and these guys at the same time. But he only has this left, so it's just that one tower. Frick, man, I just left, man. Stupid, put that stupid tank. Tank should be freaking banned and Battlegrounds. So freaking annoying. These Rams are the 80 now? Sheesh. East Frostfold. Oh, we took it back, sweet. Oh. They went over and took that one. Okay, they are defending. Got 3 guys back there. It's only like 2 of them iffy. Kind of cool, you just see them fighting and then you see like the burning building. It's kind of cool. Oh, they're pushing up. Level 20, sheesh. Level 20 on another mage. That's what, your 4th mage? I also didn't I put a timer on the whatever it's called. I put a timer on the air fryer, but I didn't put a timer on my phone. I put it for like 17 minutes. Should be plenty good. Freaking Lua arrows, man. Oh, we took it. Look at that. We took it. Push up. It's over for these guys. As December. Get Shrek'd on, baby. I think we're just pushing in. Right, we don't really need the a single tank up here? There's always tanks. Right. But they're pushing and getting that one. Big win. Massive win. Big dub. That was like such a clean freaking game. That was clean. Bam, Mark of Honor, baby.
Anaria Sholah.
And another.
May my goods serve you well.
Another 2,000 marks, or not 2,000, 5 more marks of honor. Pretty good, pretty good. Reload. That was good. Tis was a good game. Pork. Temptress. Some Sean Paul temperatures. Alterac Valley. defend. I don't know if I defended that one or not, but that would have been my very first defense ever on it. That's. Oh, I guess I just reloaded. I can't see. Win it in 6 minutes. It's crazy. That was a 29th win at least. Asher, how many wins do I have in Ashran? It doesn't have like the 100 wins and stuff like that. That's annoying. I loved freaking Ashran. Neat, 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 neat.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I don't think it's worth getting this thing though. So what is this? This is Gladiator Season 1. It's worth it. What am I not? What would I be getting? Whatever it is, was that, I think. Actually. Oh, what if I use it? We're not in Kalendor anymore, Toto? No, we're not. Let's go, Mars. Like, am I getting boots for... I feel like I still bought all the boots, didn't I? I don't know what this gives you. The ringmail armor suit. Which the thing I just bought wasn't even a ringmail. So it was those boots. And that belt. There was also that belt. If I buy these boots, I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably still worth it.
Right back.
Oh yeah, 100% worth it. There's so much there. It only says 2, but it did all of it. Okay, and I just needed that. Interesting.
Have a good one.
Keep it real.
Hurry back.
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. So it did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so it did more no matter what. It only said 2 items it was going to be, but no, it was definitely worth it. Because there's no going back after. Let's go. Overflow. Recognize that guy. That guy got a fat back. This cloud's got a fat back. That's a tap. And this guy got more health than I do. What a freaking noob. He's got way better gear than I do. Way better gear. Full compass gear. Power blessing of speed. What is empowered blessing of speed do? How come his boots are worse than mine? Interesting. I guess. Is this spots? Probably right. I'm on level 51, that's kind of cool. Oh, almost level 52. This is TBC? No, this is retail. This is retail, wow. Only one guy came in. Crazy seeing people like playing it or doing this like PvP for the first time in these. How's it going, Wilbur? Mace's Cloud's got a fat back. Guess I'll go with mines, eh? Looks like our mines team got rolled. Why would you not? You let him cap it, freaking noob.
I am out of range.
You're never gonna make it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man?
Can you kill this guy, man?
Hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop and go. You gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move. I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll do it 'cause it's what I wanna fucking do.
Fucking kill him. Holy crap. There's like 3 of you on him.
You can't listen. That shit is all fiction 'cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it.
Oh, freaking rocket science.
Never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that?
Where is this healer that I don't have? Okay, he's up there. So I'm not gonna go LM. I don't want to put 2 healers on one spot. Looks like they're fine here. Let's see if I can tank guys here.
Stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just fake it. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud.
Stun, keep him stunned. Let's go, baby. farm every 5 seconds. I lost blacksmith as well. Ugh. I don't know if it doesn't show that. I gotta fix that. You got 4 capped. Yeah, freaking fix my UI. This is insane of how they just don't fight. They just sit there. Actually losing. These idiots just sat there and just spam. Like, we literally almost had it, and then they just sat there and spammed the thing instead of just freaking killing their own guy. Yeah, freaking change this. This is so annoying. Freaking nameplates, like.
It's so dark out here in space. And it's been so long since I've seen a face. My eyes are shut, but I can see the void between you and me. And I feel like I'm going insane. Help me.
We had to like 4-cap them. I can't see any of these freaking idiots. I can't play like this. I literally can't do anything. Like, all these stupid updates they keep doing. Always show nameplates. Cover their freaking realm. Not showing anything for enemies. I don't understand. Enemy nameplate right there. Because I have freaking plater on and it's like, oh, stupid freaking crap. Can't see anything. Where's that? That looks better. We've actually lost this freaking game. But at least I have it, all my UI and everything fixed now. Can win against players, can't win against bots.
Have a good one.
That was insane. That was my actual first
What's up?
inclusive lost. Last time we lost. When it was like
I got what you
just
need.
joining. Done. Another piece done.
If the kingdom's overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you.
Oh, I should go probably with my chicken. My chicken is probably done. Okay.
It took me
I'll be back.
forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
Yeah, this is oh, look at that. The things those automatically turn off might have been burnt chicken. Yeah, I put it in for another 5 minutes. Should have quick shaky. I don't really care about friendlies. I also don't want that big. That's fine. See what happens there. Just try it out. See how she goes. After this one, I'll go back down and grab the chicken. So this is a real match, right? Of course, we're at the freaking chunk at the bottom. No healer right there. We're only sending 2 healers here. Freaking stuns, man. Only 3 of us here. I'm not gonna get this. Where's that noise? That's so slow. There's no point of fighting here. There's literally no point of fighting here. I mean, is there? Because now we're taking everything. They're all are here. So it's kind of nice that we're just gonna keep them busy. Rather 4 cap. What is that? Freaking more stupid things. Can't freaking see this. Why is this guy freaking things, man? There's so many warriors in
I need to get closer.
How do they 4 Kappas when they're all freaking here? Frick me, man. I don't know why the stupid Death Knight, whatever, was getting these giant freaking buffs on it. Nameplates. I don't want no freaking debuffs. I don't want that. That is the longest freaking stun ever. Why can't I cast anything? Also, can you freaking calm down? Not that special. Every game is just me consistently trying to freaking fix my UI. Did that like 7 times. Wherever I go, I just get freaking ransacked. It's crazy you can stun that long in PvP. I care about rogue stuns for the kidney shell, which they sucked, but freaking everyone else still sucks too. Give them freaking add-ons, options. I don't want big. They still have big debuffs or something.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. I could feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplify deep inside once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside your eyes.
Center big defense. I don't freaking care.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like
I don't care that he's charged.
Drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopped, yeah. I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave. I recall the first day that I met you.
Yeah, why would I care about this?
No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your
Stupid
head up on my chest. You would never
changes are so annoying.
sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, seeing clear for our first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time. Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it, often hated. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't
I wonder if it's the other.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All
What
in
the
and
heck
it's
is
worth
the
everything I have.
option for it? I don't want anything. Do they have an add-on for it though? Mini CC or something? Yeah, but I didn't put on and I don't care when they get stinking charged and crap. Like, no one cares. Oh, freaking no.
I do not have a
We're gonna
target.
go farm more things. Think it's time to go grab my food finally. Heck, I'm dying. Okay, let's try to get more shadow. Should I pull up a video to watch? Watch a lower video. What should we watch? What should we watch? Old Gods? That's 40 minutes though. Everything is like so freaking long. 7 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 5.5 hours. 1 hour, 3 hour, 3 hour, 30 minutes. What is this? I don't know what that is. Freaking WoW lore videos. What do we want to learn about? Do like the villains corner? I'll do villains corner. You Lich King? Come on. Freaking ad after ad after ad. Frick off.
So to the Villains Corner, we'll be going over the Lich King Arthas, one of Warcraft's most iconic and popular villains. The story with Arthas starts after the Second War. Arthas was just a kid after the Second War ended, and he wanted to be a hero like all of the people who fought in the war, and started getting special training by Mirrodin in order to learn how to fight. Some years later, Jaina paid a visit to Lordaeron, and Arthas offered to help escort her to Dalaran. And during the trip, they took a stop at an orc internment camp. Arthas remarked that he saw nothing but monsters and murderers as he looked at the orcs, and Jaina remarked that she felt bad for them, and they looked kind of sad. Despite their little difference in this one regard, Jaina and Arthas grew very close and became great friends. Arthas then starts his training to become a paladin, and eventually goes to Dalaran in order to, quote, study there, but was actually there just to flirt with Jaina. Eventually, the two start dating, but do so in secret. One day, Jaina drops a book, and then sneaks into a corner to kiss Arthas, when Kel'Thas catches them in the act when he was trying to return the dropped book. Kel'Thas was also interested in Jaina at this time, and called Arthas out on this, saying if he was going to date Jaina, he should do it openly and not in secret. Arthas remarked that they were both in important positions and didn't want people gossiping, and Kel'Thas scolded Arthas for being afraid of gossip as a reason for hiding their relationship, and then walked off. Arthas couldn't really disagree with this, so it did bother him a little bit. Only a little bit though. Him and Jaina kept dating for a few years and grew very close after this. Then one day, during a casual date, Jaina remarks that their future children would have blonde hair, which completely freaks Arthas out as he's not sure about the future, and then broke up with Jaina over this. Mainly because he thought he would make a bad husband and father or something, and broke things off because of his own insecurities. They both went their own ways and became important people. And then the plague started popping up. There was an epidemic of the plague that was killing people of the kingdom, and Arthas sent out to look for a cause. During his search, he ran into Jaina again, and found out the plague was being spread by the grain. They also found out that it was Kel'Thuzad who was the one spreading it, so they chased after Kel'Thuzad and killed him. But before Kel'Thuzad died, he told them that it was already too late to stop the plague. And Arthas at this point was very obsessed with trying to stop the plague, to the point where he was getting increasingly more and more hostile towards his allies as they tried to calm him down. But since they knew Arthas was only getting angry because he was worried about his people, they just kind of put up with it and helped him out anyway. Until they got to Stratholme. When Arthas arrived to Stratholme, he discovered the entire city had already been infected by the poison grain, and that there was nothing they could do to stop it, and it was only a matter of time before the entire population turned into undead. So Arthas came to the conclusion that he should kill all the citizens in the city before they turned into the undead, became violent, and an actual threat to everything else nearby. But when Arthas proposed his perfectly reasonable plan to his men, half of them were definitely not on board with this. Uther and Jaina were there as well. Uther was one of the very first paladins and Arthas' teacher, and Uther basically told Arthas that he was not going to go kill civilians. So Arthas told Uther to get out of his sight. Jaina, upon seeing this, also left and didn't help him with Stratholme. So with all of the people who actually stayed behind, Arthas took them into the city and killed as many people as he could. Eventually, the population turned into undead halfway through, and he went on an undead killing spree. During this incident though, Arthas lost the ability to use the light, so he could no longer be considered a paladin, And in Stratholme, he ran into a dreadlord named Mal'Ganis, who taunted him
Mal'Ganis.
and told him he was the one responsible, and that he'd be waiting in Northrend if Arthas was brave enough to go find him. So Arthas went to Northrend to hunt down Mal'Ganis, and at this point was absolutely obsessed with hunting him down. Turns out, killing a whole city of civilians didn't exactly leave Arthas in the best state of mind. While in Northrend looking for Mal'Ganis, Arthas runs into Mirrodin, the dwarf who trained him how to fight after the Second War. It's from Mirrodin that Arthas learns about Frostmourne, a cursed rune blade told to have magical powers. So Arthas offers to help Mirrodin look for it, because without his light powers, he's nowhere near as strong as he used to be as a paladin, and he'd need some kind of new source of power to help him stop Mal'Ganis. But during his Northrend campaign, other men from Arthas' home city of Lordaeron came to Northrend to tell Arthas that he'd been ordered to return home immediately. And they also tell Arthas' men that they've all been recalled as well. So all of Arthas' men started heading back to shore in order to take their boats home. So Arthas decides to not only ignore the order to return home, but to also destroy the ships before his men could make it to the shore so they couldn't return either, and be forced to stay and help. So he hires a couple of mercenaries and races to the shore and burn down all of their ships. And then when his men finally do make it to shore, Arthas blames the mercenaries and orders his men to kill them. Mirrodin was with Arthas this entire time and was increasingly not okay with what Arthas was doing. And Arthas killing the mercenaries was kind of the last straw for him. But at this point, Mal'Ganis shows up and starts sending his army after Arthas. Arthas knows he doesn't stand a chance against Mal'Ganis and his army, so he figures his best way to survive is to look for Frostmourne. Mirrodin reluctantly agrees to this, and they go out and look for it as quickly as possible. When Arthas and Mirrodin finally find Frostmourne, they find out the blade is cursed, which was Mirrodin's worst fear when he first heard about the sword. This was not going to deter Arthas at this point though, so he grabbed the blade, which caused some kind of magical explosion, which knocked out Mirrodin. Arthas assumed this explosion had killed Mirrodin, so he just left him to his fate, and with Frostmourne in hand, he came under the Lich King's control. Mal'Ganis then shows up and asks what the Lich King is telling him to do, since the Lich King and Mal'Ganis are on the same side. Arthas then kills Mal'Ganis, much to Mal'Ganis' surprise, because it turns out the Lich King isn't really the greatest friends with the Dreadlords.
Nope.
Arthas then finally returns home, only to kill his father and sack his own kingdom, turning them into his own personal undead army. Then Arthas goes out and raises his horse Invincible, and decides to resurrect Kel'Thuzad, as he was one of the Lich King's most trusted servants. So in order to do this, Arthas decides to go out and get his father's urn in order to carry Kel'Thuzad's body, only to discover the urn is being guarded by Uther. Arthas then attacks Uther in order to grab the urn, and kills him, but nearly loses the fight in the process. Turns out Uther was really powerful. After obtaining the urn, Arthas heads to Silvermoon in order to try to use the Sunwell to resurrect Kel'Thuzad, as Arthas needed a great source of power in order to bring Kel'Thuzad back as a Lich. So with his massive army of undead, Arthas goes to Silvermoon and attempts to invade it. But Silvermoon has a very powerful magical protection, so attacking the city is not going well for Arthas. Luckily for him, one of the elves betrays Silvermoon and shows Arthas how to get past the magical defenses. With this, he easily gets past them, kills the ranger who was giving him the most problems, Sylvanas, and raises her as a banshee to be one of his personal guards. He then goes into the city, kills about 90% of the elves, including their king, and then uses the Sunwell in order to bring Kel'Thuzad back to life as a Lich. With Kel'Thuzad in the picture now, he tells them he now needs to go to Dalaran in order to steal the Book of Medivh, which was needed in order to bring the Burning Legion into the world. So Arthas kind of strolls into Dalaran, because he did just take out one of the hardest to sack cities on the planet. Going into Dalaran was only a slightly less difficult task. So Arthas goes into Dalaran, kills Antonidas, the leader of Dalaran, and gets the book. Kel'Thuzad then summons Archimonde into the world, who then immediately transfers control of the undead to the Dreadlords, destroys Dalaran, and then goes about trying to conquer the world. It's at this point that Kel'Thuzad tells Arthas about the secret plan of the Lich King. The Lich King wanted the Burning Legion to enter the world, so they wouldn't pay attention to him. And now the Legion was busy invading the planet, he could finally break free of their control. But if the Legion did succeed in taking control of the planet, they would just take him back. So he needed Arthas to go out and help Azeroth win the war against the Burning Legion. And part of his master plan was to give Illidan the Skull of Gul'dan. Illidan, with the Skull of Gul'dan, used it to kill the final Dreadlord that was keeping the Lich King in check. Eventually, the citizens of Azeroth won the war against the Legion, and Arthas went back to Lordaeron to meet up with Kel'Thuzad. In Lordaeron, Arthas and Kel'Thuzad chased off the remaining Dreadlords and went to rebuilding their Scourge army. But then Arthas started weakening, and the Lich King told him he needed to return to the Frozen Throne to recharge his powers. And it was at this moment that the Dreadlords attacked the city and cut off Arthas from Kel'Thuzad. Arthas went into the forest to meet up with Kel'Thuzad again and was ambushed by Sylvanas. Kel'Thuzad was able to come in and save Arthas at the last second, thanks to the fact that Sylvanas wanted to kill Arthas slowly and only poisoned him first instead of killing him outright. So Kel'Thuzad chased off Sylvanas and her banshees and went to send Arthas off to Northrend. And it was at this point that Arthas told Kel'Thuzad that he was his only true friend, which was amazing for the Death Knight version of Arthas, who was pretty ruthless and killed everyone. This was the only time the Lich King version of Arthas called anyone a friend, or something close to an equal. When Arthas eventually made it to Northrend, he found that Illidan and his forces were there looking for him.
Lady Vash.
Turns out, Illidan was working for Kil'jaeden, and Kil'jaeden was mad that the Lich King had broken free of his control, and had told Illidan to go kill him. So a weakened Arthas, arriving to Northrend, was met by a Blood Elf hunting party, and they were still pretty mad about what he'd done to Silvermoon. Luckily, Anubarak showed up to save his hide. The new Lich King knew Arthas was weakened, and sent Anubarak there to escort him to the Frozen Throne. Anubarak told Arthas that Illidan's forces were everywhere, and they were on the lookout for him. So the only way they could make it to the Frozen Throne was by taking a secret underground Nerubian path. And while navigating the underground city, they kept hearing whispers about a traitor king. To which Arthas remarked, "I didn't know they knew who I was." To which Anubarak responded, "I believe they are referring to me," since the Lich King would routinely send Anubarak into Nerubian territory to kill them and raise them as part of their army, and the underground route they were taking wasn't completely under the Lich King's control. Then, after attacking some old god thing and making it out of the Nerubian cave, Arthas and Anubarak ran into Kel'Thas and Illidan. At this point, Illidan was very close to the Frozen Throne, and Arthas and Anubarak were on their way to try to get to it first. But Kel'Thas came in with a small Blood Elf force to try to stop them. Kel'Thas and Arthas fought one-on-one, and Kel'Thas went into melee combat with Arthas with his blade Felamorn. Arthas thought this was a terrible idea, as he knew Kel'Thas was a powerful mage, and that he had destroyed this blade previously when his father used it to try to stop Frostmourne. So Arthas went in to try to cut Kel'Thas in half, but to his surprise, the
Did not
blade
work.
held up. And this is what Kel'Thas was aiming for. Kel'Thas was trying to buy time until Illidan could reach the Frozen Throne and kill the Lich King, which would rob Arthas of his power. And elven blades get stronger whenever they're reforged, so he knew Felamorn would be able to stand up to at least a couple of hits from Frostmourne. So Kel'Thas and Arthas had a battle, and Kel'Thas was doing a great job of just buying time, even if he knew he couldn't actually kill Arthas, which really upset him, and he tried to throw Kel'Thas off by taunting him and talking about Jaina. Arthas asked Kel'Thas if he was still mad that he had stolen Jaina away from him, to which Kel'Thas said, "You probably don't know this, Arthas, but Jaina loathes you now. You sicken and disgust her, and any love she once held for you has long since turned to hatred." And after hearing this, Arthas was the one who got riled up, and started attacking Kel'Thas randomly in rage. At this point, Kel'Thas thought that he had bought enough time by now, and teleported away. And with Kel'Thas gone, Arthas recomposed himself, and headed straight to the Frozen Throne for Illidan, and Anubarak came in and stopped anyone else who might get in his way. So with Arthas and Illidan alone, they had a one-on-one battle. Illidan, very cocky that he was definitely gonna win since Arthas was visibly tired from his fight with Kel'Thas, flew into the air and showed off his twin blades of Azzinoth, telling Arthas that he obtained the blades 10,000 years ago from a demon and had mastered them, and that his little rune blade that he had just acquired recently was no match for him. After hearing this, Arthas actually became very confident that he could win, since Frostmourne was basically fused with him and was an extension of himself, and there's no way Illidan's stolen blades, even with the years of experience, could come close to the mastery he had with Frostmourne. So when Illidan swooped down to go in for an attack, Arthas recklessly lunged up and struck with Frostmourne with the utmost confidence, and actually landed a blow. Then Illidan and Arthas went for another exchange, in which Arthas landed the final blow, which knocked out Illidan and left him bleeding out in the snow. And since Arthas was in a hurry, he just left Illidan there and ran to the Frozen Throne as soon as possible. Anubarak then came in and helped Arthas with like the 4 stones or whatever that were needed in order to access the Frozen Throne. And then Arthas finally climbed it and fused with Ner'zhul and became the true Lich King.
Let's go.
Arthas then contemplated his life and what it would mean to be the Lich King, and eventually decided he needed to make a few changes. So he cut out his heart in order to get rid of the human side of him and threw it beneath Icecrown. Then he killed Ner'zhul's spirit inside the armor, Kind of. It does sort of make a
Kind of.
reappearance later on in WoW, but it doesn't affect the Lich King Arthas while he was still doing his thing. Arthas then rested up for a couple of years and then decided to come out and bring order to the world. Arthas thought that a unified world ruled by the undead could better handle outside threats, like the Legion and the Void, than the stupid people constantly fighting each other over dumb things. But more powerful people than him had tried and failed to take over the world, so he needed a different approach. First thing he did was raise Sindragosa.
Hey,
Then
go.
he instigated a scourge invasion in cities of the Horde and Alliance, in order to rile them up and provoke them to assault Northrend. Then he headed out to crush some of the Scarlet Crusade members in order to pull off a real assault on what he thought was a real threat. He sent a group of his Death Knights to Lighthope's chapel in order to draw out a certain person, since the place had too much holy magic for him to go near it. Then, after an altercation, Tyrion Fordring came out of hiding, cleansed the corrupted Ashbringer, and was able to fight off Arthas. Arthas then retreated back to Northrend to prepare his army and wait. A faction of the Death Knights rebelled against Arthas during this assault though, mad that Arthas sent them there to die, and decided to join the Alliance and the Horde. And with a letter from Tyrion, were able to talk to the respective factions' leaders without being killed, which then finally sparked the Northrend campaign. Eventually, Arthas notices something going down in the Borean Tundra, and heads down there to find one of his old Death Knights fighting one of his Sandlayan. He asks the Death Knight if he was there to rejoin the Scourge, but the Death Knight replies no, not after what Arthas had done to them at Light's Hope Chapel. It is then that the Sandlayan interjects and says he'll kill the traitors for him and bring their heads to Arthas later. Arthas then basically said, okay, sure, whatever, and then later on had to revive that Sandlayan because he had ultimately failed. And he ended up being one of the bosses in his citadel later on. Arthas then went over to Zol'Durak because the trolls there were willing to join the Scourge, which would be a huge boost to the undead army. Later though, the leader of those trolls loses to an adventurer and asks the Lich King for help. Arthas comes down there and kills the troll instead, and thought it was amusing that the adventurer was able to beat his new champion. So he basically just said, you can go ahead and leave, I'm not gonna do anything. It was pretty hilarious how you killed my guy. He probably wasn't that strong anyway to lose to you. And then the adventurer just kind of leaves, as there's no way he could beat the Lich King on his own. And here's the real reason why Arthas kept letting adventurers go. His real plan was to raise powerful champions from the Alliance and Horde. That way he could send them back to their capitals and let them destroy themselves in a war of attrition, in which case Arthas could just come in later and raise everyone as his servants. Meanwhile, in
Arthas is a
Nax, with
genius.
Kel'Thuzad, Arthas was talking to him about his preparations with his army, when Kel'Thuzad noticed he had some intruders. So Arthas told him to quickly get rid of them and then get back to work. And then Arthas never heard from Kel'Thuzad again. Eventually, the Horde and Alliance built a gigantic army in front of Icecrown Citadel, at the Wrathgate, after winning many battles against the Scourge and killing Kel'Thuzad. Arthas wanted them to arrive at his gates, weary from battle, not confident and strong. So he decided he needed to join the fight himself for a hot second to give them a much needed loss. And with both sides basically in full attendance, Arthas came out to meet them after sending a few of his minions to test them first. Arthas immediately kills Saurfang Jr., and then Putris ambushes everyone there with plague barrels that hurt both the living and the undead. Arthas, realizing how bad the plague actually is, retreats immediately, as even he can't deal with biological warfare, especially not from a plague specifically designed to kill him. Sometime later, an adventurer finds Arthas' heart that he threw below the citadel. The adventurer doesn't take the heart though, but Arthas was aware that it was found, so he sent some of his cultist followers down there to grab it. And then while the cultists were dealing with the heart, Arthas notices that some of the cultists weren't actually part of his gang. So he goes on down to check it out for himself, and finds out that some of the cultists are actually hidden Argent Crusade members, including Tyrion. Tyrion then attacks the heart with the Ashbringer and destroys it, which surprisingly weakened Arthas. Arthas then went to try to kill Tyrion, but at that point reinforcements came for him, and they were able to escape before Arthas could kill them all. Then, sometime later, Arthas found out that they were holding a tournament, so he dropped in to crash the party, and told everyone that the tournament was actually being held above a Nerubian stronghold, and broke the floor, sending all of the champions below to fight Anubarak. Arthas then retreated to let Anub deal with him, and then never heard from Anubarak again. The Horde and Alliance forces at this point had successfully pushed into Northrend from all angles, and the only thing left was to assault the citadel directly, which is exactly what Arthas wanted. The Argent Crusade made it to his front door and broke into the citadel, so in order to prepare for the incoming invasion, Arthas strolled on down to the Halls of Reflection in order to grab Frostmourne, only to find Sylvanas there trying to steal it. Or Jaina, depending on which faction tells this part of the story, and ends up chasing Sylvanas out, but isn't able to kill her as reinforcements come literally at the last second to save her. So Arthas just goes back to the top of his citadel and waits, gleaming in excitement at how well his plans are going. Or one would assume if he had emotions at this point. Once the bulk of the crusade finally makes it inside, including Tyrion Fordring and the greatest champions in the world, Arthas taunts them by letting them know that Bolvar Fordragon, the Lion's leader at the Wrathgate, is actually still kind of alive and currently being tortured at the top of the citadel, giving them even more incentive to make it to the top of the tower, as if they didn't already need it. And Arthas made sure to give them a lot of tests and trials, as he wanted to make sure the champions who made it to him were as strong as humanly possible. So when they did finally make it to the top of the tower, beaten and weary from battle, Arthas immediately flash freezes Tyrion, and then decides to test the remaining champions for himself. After a long and hard fight, plaguing some of them, ripping the souls out of others, Arthas finally decides, yes, these guys are the best, and would make literally the best undead fighting force in the entire planet. So he then just instantly kills all of them, showing them that he was just playing around the entire time. Arthas had succeeded in his plan and won the final battle. So he then goes on to try to resurrect all the champions he just killed, when, in one of the best uses of the Deus Ex Machina trope's history, Tyrion breaks out of his block of ice and shatters the Frostmourne while he's still in the middle of raising all the dead champions nearby, causing the sword to basically implode on itself, releasing all the trapped souls inside, which start attacking Arthas. Then one of the souls that escapes, Arthas' father, resurrects all of the dead fallen champions, who then finally finish off Arthas while he's being stunned by the spirits. Then, after Arthas is killed, Bolvar Fordragon takes up the mantle of Lich King in order to keep the undead army in check, who would have gone wild and destroyed the world after no longer being controlled by Arthas, and for some reason doesn't order all the undead to just jump into a volcano. And that's the end of Arthas' story. Definitely the most amount of lore out of all of the villains in game I've covered so far,
Yeah, he's
and absolutely the most popular too. I'd like to thank Rachel for the drawing she did for this video, and if you like them, I'd urge you to follow her on Twitter, which will be linked in the video description below. And if you like this video, why not watch the playlist of all the other Villains Corners? There's only like 10 of them, and we'd really like to make more of them if this series gets enough views. I'll have that playlist linked at the end of this video right now.
I don't think he's made very many. Like, I feel like he stopped making a lot of them. That was 7 years ago. There's no way he's made like that many more. But that was good. I got my chicken in. Got our video in. Chicken in, video in. We're at 6 out of 7 motes. So I need 3 more. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Hey, that's pretty good. Freaking hair, man. There's like one hair that just keeps blowing into my face. It's very annoying. This guy. Harsha. Hars half.
I can't use that.
2 more. Unless I have some in my bank. Didn't get enough views to make more. Yeah, I guess not. He made a few, and like they're all really good. Even the videos are really good. I wish he went into depth a little bit more, but I mean, if it went into depth more, I wouldn't have watched it there. It's like I was looking for a smaller video. But Yeah, Arthas just has like such a cool story, and like it'd be nice if he like used some of the videos from Warcraft on a lot of them, but whatever. I love the story of Arthas. I think Arthas is probably the best lore out of any video game character. Just so good. Need one more. Uno más. Uno más, uno más. Anyone on? Nope, no one's on. Why is no one on? I feel like my music is really loud. Is it really loud? I think it's like normally like at least that. I feel like it was really loud. Beep, 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 beep.
The dark times will pass.
I sure hope it was 7 that I needed. Yeah, it was. One second, I need a 15. Thoughts of you. I see. Okay. Alright, 10K. Getting up in the world for money. We're getting up in the world. Back to my whatever it's called. Came into my life just like another season. Shut this cast on above me. For unknown reason. So I should be able to make Blackguard or Black Fellsteel Bracers.
Yo!
Boom!
Keep it real!
Another one done, baby. Another one done. Okay. Let's get some PvP queues in. Okay. So now the only thing left is 2 armor pieces, which I need a lot of corium for. And then the rest is just these weapons, which you need a lot of corium for. And primal might. So not too bad. Not too shabby. Pushing 93%, that's pretty crazy. 92.6. Till you find my way this evening. Wrathy Basin, baby. So hopefully, oh, it just started. She's my cherry pie. Twister, I'm coming. Twistier. Oh. Canada season. What do I need to do in this one? Do I need to defend or do I need to capture? I'm trying to hit them all. I thought he was gonna freaking stun me. We're about to get freaking slapped up here. Looks like we're 4 capping. This is good. Every time I freaking do that. Oh, we took it. I didn't realize we captured it. Nice. Nice. I came close to dying a few times. We have stables. We have everything almost. Other than blacksmith. Instantly freaking slowed. I'm only healing. Wrath, desperate. What the frick is a desperate soul?
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse. Man, it hurts. I'm on the search with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working
I died in 5 seconds.
Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, till you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing. Anybody else who is rapping, I'm nasty.
What's this? Could overrun over there. It looks like someone's talking about it getting honors getting converted next week. Running up and coming, nothing. I'ma keep it 100. We got far. Let me mount. Actually, they got smacked up at LM. Few of them almost did. Few of them are dead.
I am out of range.
Off. Like, you're getting smacked by 4 different people right now, and you're more worried about me running away. Freaking ridiculous. Of course, you're coming over. I guess, where are you going? Let's go, baby. I got farm back for us. Bahom, 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 Bahom. Humbug. Bahom, Bahom. freaking big booty in there. Lost stables though.
It is too far away.
Freaking stupid thing. Oh, crap. We lost farm. Feels like I'm getting hit so freaking hard every 5 seconds. We still win with 2, I think.
I am out of range.
Suck brick, kid. I just don't want to lose any of these 2. I'm fine with them being 3 capped. We still have 1 cap. Getting hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and he's shooting me way over here. Freaking dumb. Has to be something with the bots and they focusing healers. It's a little overdone. Why is this stupid paladin just constantly over here? Okay, well we win. Barely. Barely.
Time is money, friend.
Is it?
Keep it real. If you ever need anything.
Okay.
Hurry back!
Hurry back.
Coming up to me like you still making music, man. Ask them kind of questions, shouldn't even shake your hand. Thought you were the
I don't even know what to do with this one. What do you even do in this freaking brawl? 5v5. Is that all it is? Kill a boss, eh? What is this griffin? This griffin looks cool. Kind of. Face looks stupid, but like the colors. The green and the white looks really cool. What are we doing? Bubbled that. Sure. No idea what happened there. Kind of wish that druid didn't die because I would have got like a flawless game, but this? Weird. Earn 2,500 conquest. Interesting. What is this? Oh, this is the arena. Frick. Oh, it's a twistier guy. Look at so much health. Hello? Oh. Look at this freaking snake going on.
It is too far away.
The healer is a... Just nuked that mage. Nice. 4 conquests for that too. Got 4. 4 whole conquest. Twin Peaks, eh? Epic. Oh, I tried to queue for it. Holy warlocks. That needs to stay changed. Okay, Lane Hudson. Like the hockey player? Mr. Isak? Mr. Isak? Mr. Isak Mendez? Mr. Isak? That freaking warrior. Some high levels. Mr. Isak. Mr. Isak, yeah, Mr. Isak, right there, Mr. Isak. Frank Castle. Pretty good defense right there we just did. See, this guy's still freaking going. Still going and glitching. Did they kill that priest? Oh, they did. What was that? Bro, any freaking path available, man.
It is too far away.
Freaking idiot, man. How freaking you shoot me that freaking far? Insane. Let's go. Get over here. Don't fight. Bro, you're a warrior. There's no way you don't have heroic leap up yet. Holy crap. Strike off. Why are you charging him? Just go.
I do not have a target.
stick with him. Frickin' just sat there fighting for like 10 minutes. God. Get to the freaking base. Fight later. There's a lot of freaking guys over here. I freaking hate rogues. The dumbest class in this game. God, freaking rogues are annoying. 1.5 freaking mil health. Freaking ridiculous. This update has ruined everything about PvP for me right now because I can't freaking tell who is who and who is where. It's freaking stupid. Not me to hit that button.
Cannot use that item there.
Yep, 6 seconds stun, eh? Oh, look at that, into a 3 second stun. Every freaking time. Freaking rogues, man.
Used to be on a revenge tip, on a stun on my ex and a friend's tip. I was Spider-Man whipping the black suit. I was powerful but almost lost Luke. Blurring the line between human and artist. Try not to change but I swear it's the hardest. I swear when you're up they turn you to a target. Home is a trip, all I did when I'm talking.
The stupidest freaking toy ever. Why not just be done queuing normal battlegrounds? It's just, I can't stand that stupid thing. I just queue freaking rated every time. That's the only reason why I freaking want to do. I should just do this one, Gust of Wind.
You out, this your house, then I'm kicking you out. Quiet as a mouse, came in the game, not a word is out that I've been lighting the flame. Shit is potent, don't you know it? I've been flowing.
Mystery Sacker and stupid giant bunny rabbit.
Ahead of time, knew that I get to my losing myself in the view to some window pain. I swear I'm all about peace. I'm a positive person. Wasn't always like that. You know it took me some time to ask me how I push a positive light. How I keep my composure through internal fights when addressing the mic through these dark nights. Where the Bruce Wayne, what a trick me. Here's some truth that I'll let free. Bruce Banner of rap if you ask me. When my will to win and the track meet, the secret is I'm always angry. Yo, gassed up, I'm about to go green. Go green, go green. Hulk smash if she know me. Know me, know me. Write it to life like I'm Stan Lee. Stan Lee, Stan Lee. If life's about to be a Cold War, I'm the hero that they asked for.
State your business.
Okay. Deposit that bad boy. Deposit that.
Remember the sun well.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in
What? I can't queue because my item level is not high enough? That's friggin' stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It doesn't matter what my freaking item level is if my rating's higher. Blizzard, what are you doing to this game? adding in so many stupid things that doesn't help it. Just makes it worse. Frickin' Blizzard. I just don't understand what they, like, who is on the design team. Like, you know what, it should be good. Let's add something that would make every single person annoyed, and they're gonna love it. It's gonna be so hated, it'll be loved.
We endure with perseverance. Glory to the Sindora.
Freaking idiots.
Sun.
Of course, now I can't use anything either because of my stupid add-ons. It's alright, we're gonna ride it up. What am I at, 13?
Anaria Shalom.
Oh, I get a cloak.
Treat my wares with care.
So now I can't queue the frickin' rated ones because this game sucks. My frickin' item level's not high enough. Just 10 conquests for winning, I got 4. Frickin' dumb game.
Glory to the Sindora.
I need someone to be able to queue 2s with, man. You can choose with anyone, other than the healer, obviously, but... Trying to freaking queue.
Are you planning a purchase? Return when you need more.
Treat my wares with care. Anubalore Dalana.
Shut up.
Anubala Balore Alan.
Blah 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 blah. I just want to queue bots only. Should I queue for a dungeon? What does it say? Should I queue for a dungeon or raid while using battlegrounds or arenas? Well, good thing I'm not trying to queue for a dungeon or raid.
Baladash Malinore.
Oh, looks like we're doing an arena. The last one was actually really easy. But I might just have been having actually good teammates. Hard class, lol. I do have to pee. I wonder if it knows your group and it automatically gives you into a different group. It gives you an automatic group for what it is. I wonder how it works. PvP, training grounds, win 10 matches. Tracking it and nothing is even being tracked. Let's go, baby. This guy arms. Is arms OP right now? Probably. What the heck is this thing? Let's see where you get it from. I don't have Hex. I'm not doing my. I didn't even do my Arena of Talents. Freaking. Oh. What is our freaking warrior doing? Jumping around. Oh, we killed that rogue, that's cool. Look how she's done 17 million healing. That's insane. Oh. Okay. I think that is gonna be my last one for the night. I'm going to get off. I think it's gonna be it for me. I will be live again on Wednesday, so you can make sure that you can subscribe to YouTube, follow Twitch, check out my expansion locked videos on YouTube if you want to see more. I will be live again on Saturday. Thanks for everyone hanging out. Thanks for chilling. If anyone wants to join the guild, expansion locked, it's up on Alliance, but you can always add me on BNet and I can get you into the guild. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Peace.